Joined today by Philip Huizenga, CEO of Carnarvon Energy. Philip, thanks for your time.
No worries, David.
It's been a busy 12 months, more at the corporate end than the operational end. New directors, new strategy. Why has the last 12 months been so important for Carnarvon?
Thanks for that, David. And it really came to a crunch when we look back towards the end of last year. We've got 3 new directors come on board. 2 of those directors really have very much an investor focus. So the company, we know we've got great assets. We know we've got management that know the oil and gas. It really allows the company to focus on our shareholders and returns to shareholders, which as an ASX, a public listed company, that's very important for us to know.
And what does Carnarvon 2.0 look like?
Look, we're very much focused on our core asset, which is Dorado. We're 10% of the largest undeveloped oil field in Australia. So it sits in the northwest shelf of West Australia. We're looking to get that to FID and first oil, FID next year, first oil a few years after that. It's really the key to the company. So it's really a laser-like focus on that. We also know that there's a lot of exploration around that. So we're working with our partner and operator Santos to get back to drilling. Drilling's also key to that company. We just want to find more oil and gas.
And protect the balance sheet?
Certainly, one of the great things about Carnarvon at the moment is we've got $180 million of cash in the bank. We've secured that by doing some very good deals in recent history. What that means, is we want to keep that for that Dorado development. So to do that, we're a much more leaner and meaner company. We've reduced our corporate overheads. We've reduced our administration costs. So, really the interest we're receiving from that money in the bank more than pays for our ongoing corporate costs. And that really allows us to say, look, that money is there to go towards that future investment in Dorado. But on top of that, we've got another $90 million coming from that deal we did last year towards more capital investment in Dorado and the surrounding acreage. So we're just sitting in a really good position.
And where to from here? What should investors be focusing on from Carnarvon over the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, really it's all about Dorado. As we've mentioned several times in public, and I think Santos, our partner, has also mentioned that very recently, is that Dorado, we're looking, it's a 160 million barrel liquid resource. We're looking to FID that next year. And then beyond that, in a couple of years' time, we'll be producing first oil. The milestones to get to that FID, what investors should be looking for is that'll become a lot more public. As we get closer to FID, there'll be environmental plans, there'll be, we'll see things in the paper, etc. It just shows you that there is progress going forward.
A laser-like focus with the right team and the money in the bank. Exciting times ahead for Carnarvon and its shareholders. Philip, thanks for your time.
No worries. Thanks, David.